What the hell you talking about? Since I'm the only thing to talk about, been here from the start. Nah, I don't want your awards, keep your applause.
Shot of Discourse, Death Redeemed. And I'm here with.
It's your girl, Yas, guys.
Feels much better. Feels much better. So, I know you're a TikToker. I want to see how you feel about. Let's react to
I
this.
seen this girl make a post earlier where she was like, I'm not afraid to admit hood people scare me. Now, although that may trigger some people, y'all have to understand some of us are just genuinely traumatized. Now, I didn't grow up in the hood, but I worked in the hood. And when I tell y'all that was one of the most miserable experiences of my entire life. You could not look at them wrong. They wanted to fight. You could not be quiet. If you were quiet, it's you think you're all that. You think you're better than us. It's so bad. I was washing my hair today and I got flashbacks of when they used to tease me and try and call me broke because I was not wearing a lace wig. Like, they just say the most uneducated, ignorant stuff I've ever heard in my life. I'm broke because I want to wear my natural hair that God blessed me with. And because I'm not gluing something to a nasty, stinking stocking cap every 5 seconds, that means I'm broke. Like, the energy is just so miserable and negative. And even when they're trying to be nice, it's still in a weird way. It's like they're either trying to use you or benefit from you or get up under you to learn your business. I don't get that feeling from my friends now. Like, if they want to hang out, I know they genuinely care about me and they want to hang out. Not because they're trying to gather tea on me to tell somebody else. Around hood people, you don't feel safe. You feel like you have to watch your purse, watch your belongings. You have to watch your back. And I remember when I used to go just walk inside of the gas station and a car full of hood girls would just laugh and Tampa is so segregated and I don't have to go on that side of town.
She's so happy about segregation. That's crazy. We don't have to listen to the whole thing.
That's because she was the one. She was probably one of them slave masters' kids. Look at her skin color.
So
Yep, I said it.
we did. I don't even know how to start this. So, like, at first, I wanted to address what I thought this was going to be a topic on hood behavior, because I don't know if you noticed, recently. There was a shooting in Philly.
Yep.
With the Ramadan event.
Yep, for Eid.
Really sad.
Crazy.
5 people arrested.
Yep.
A lot of people injured. I don't think anybody died though.
No, they didn't say anybody died.
Just like in the hood, the shooters are really bad.
It's horrible.
No, I'm talking about the aim. They never kill anybody. Not saying anybody should have died. I'm just saying, like, the aim is so bad. Like, you're in a field of people, and it's like nobody. Like, you just
but that's probably
at?
they probably weren't even aiming. That's the thing. They just shooting just to be shooting.
Do you feel there's some truth to this hood lifestyle that's traumatic to the black culture?
Yes. There are some truths to the trauma from it, because a person growing up in a hood and coming from a hood, I understand the trauma that's behind it.
Y'all zip code where she grew up in is
I
probably one of
am
the most
not
expensive.
about to go. What?
I ain't gonna say where you from.
I'm from Asbury Park, New Jersey. Born and raised.
That's not where your mom live.
Yes, my mom lived there my entire life. My mom didn't come to Morristown till 2007.
That's early, bruh.
Matter of fact, 2005. I graduated high school.
When?
2005. I'm older than you.
I forget.
And I still lived in Asbury or Neptune up until I had Mara.
All right, you gangbanging.
Okay, I'm not doing that. Not gangbanging.
I thought you was hood.
Just hood.
What
Just
does hood
your
mean?
hood is not
What does hood mean?
gangbanger.
What does hood mean?
I think hood is a place. That's a place.
And it's not a mentality.
I don't think it's a mentality. I think that we changed it from ghetto to a hood, like because of the things that go on in these places. So
here's what I'll say. Cause I think I'm from the hood. You wouldn't know it, but I'm from the hood. 2 area codes that I lived, or zip codes I lived in, Brooklyn and than Springfield, Massachusetts. Which you think you go to Massachusetts, you're like, oh, this is great. No. No. Just as bad. But I don't know, like when I think about what she's saying on the TikTok, obviously it's offensive, but some of that stuff was true. Like growing up, it was hard to be like a nerd. It's hard to like want to, play video games. You always got to get into a fight with some people.
Right.
It's wild.
And I understand that because yes, you when you grow up in it, you get like if you're not they pick on what they don't understand. They pick on anything that's different. The problem that I have with her is you didn't come like to have all of these opinions and all of these and say all of these things and you're like I never grew up in the hood. You don't understand the struggle that comes with it. And I'm pretty sure that you are the person that got your nose walking around with your nose up because as soon as you see somebody that comes from that or looks like a hood person based off of her own perception of what that is, you automatically clutching your pearls or got your nose up. Yeah. So you're already judgy and they ain't even saying nothing to you.
So I didn't assume. So before we're gonna dive deeper into this woman's profile and this the kept wife.
Yep.
Because there's a lot to dive into.
Because she is more hood than she likes to.
But
say.
With what we know, how do you talk to hood people? How do you not even hood people? How do you talk to the hood to make sure like this is a temporary place. This is a temporary mentality, or it's not a lifestyle for life. Like how do we? I
think that when they see people that came from the same thing or came from the same place, they come make it, that helps them understand. But sometimes they don't want to get out. That's just like a person that's in a prison. They're institutionalized. Yeah. They don't want to get out of prison because if they get out of prison, they're not going to know how to survive outside. So
sometimes the advice falls on deaf ears.
Yes, it does fall on deaf ears.
Which is cool because I don't think she's talking to anybody particular. I think she's just saying her piece.
I mean,
and her trauma could be real, right?
She's saying her experiences. Yeah. That's cool. I understand that might be your experience, but you also need to look at yourself and see what part you played in that because you ain't innocent.
Okay, and that's something she has to reflect on. But we still have to address that these behaviors of these people are detrimental and it's annoying to be around them, right? So like I'll see, before we even get into TikTok, family members, they'll come to your house, look at what you got. Oh, you drink the expensive liquor. Oh, your wife does this, blah, blah, blah. Look how I dress. Look how I dress. You made fun of me as soon as you came in. You don't know what brand this is. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
All I said
because you say you're not a roaster, but you're a roaster.
All I said to Kadeem was, if y'all can see his outfit,
go ahead.
If y'all can see his outfit, I said he looked like he has on the uniform that you wear for school. That's all I said.
I ain't fresh though.
You are fresh, but I'm just saying you look like you fresh and ready for school.
You're my friend.
No, I'm just saying.
I really don't know how to put stuff together.
This is you. Like,
but what I'm saying is like, look, no brand. I do this stuff on purpose because I don't want people to feel like I have anything. Don't look at me like I have anything.
And the thing about it is people that are millionaires look like you.
But a lot of people don't know that. So they come at you, like when they first see you, it's like, oh, he ain't got no emotion. You don't know what's going on. But then when they start seeing things, then they're like, oh, the emotion's here. Let me ask him, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm telling you is part of the problem. Rather than learn and talk about what the secrets are, what's the discipline, what's the behaviors to change my life, you want to just ask for things. You want to talk down on me. Then you're bad, we'll call it bad mind in Jamaican, but you're gossiping about me,
Yeah.
That's the stuff where I'm like, how do we talk to this demographic to get them to change their perspective? Because I felt like she was just talking about her experience, but I could see I could be triggering to other people.
I mean, and that's fine if that's her experience, but I think that I'm gonna take this a step further, and we're not gonna say that it's just hood people. I think that's black people as a whole.
Nah. I don't think that's you.
But that's not your perception of me. Somebody else could see me.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, but
I'm black.
Right, but
so it should be me by definition.
But you don't if somebody like her if I fit the criteria that she has labeled as a hood person,
did she give the criteria?
Loud, ghetto.
You always be taking up these monikers that you're not, bro.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying.
So what are you saying?
No, I'm not saying that I'm loud or ghetto. I'm saying if she has in her mind, you know how people make up.
I got you. The uniform for what hood is.
Right.
I understand.
So if you see me and you happen to I happen to tick off one of those things on that, you gonna automatically call me hood and stick your nose up.
Nah. You're stretching. You're stretching a little bit. And like I say, you keep for some reason, and when we have these conversations, it's like you want to put yourself into these areas, and you're not that, bro.
No.
Like, look, go like this. You see your nails? Very humble.
That's because I'm a nurse.
Very humble.
So I can't wear. Well, I would wear long.
Exactly. I've never seen you do that.
I mean, my nails were long before, but not.
You ain't popping chewing gum. You ain't got no wild hoop earrings. I saw you have a name chain, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
I had name earrings. I had a name chain. I had a name bracelet. I had a name ring.
Now you different now.
No, I want all that stuff now. Hold on. I'm not gonna dap him up on that.
You're not wearing no name chain right now, bro.
Yes, I had one. I know
you had one, but
I just recently had one, and it got messed up, so I'm getting a new one. I'm absolutely going to wear my name.
We know your
chain.
name.
I don't care. It's not for y'all. I'm not wearing this stuff for y'all.
But you know your name.
But so what? I like.
You're not afraid of like identity fraud?
No, I like.
They gonna have your whole spelling correctly. You know how hard it was to spell Yasmin?
It's not
Yasmin.
Thank you.
Twisty.
My name is. How you gonna say my whole name?
You've already said it.
I didn't say it. I didn't.
You did?
No, I didn't.
I got footage of you saying your whole. We had a whole conversation how crazy your middle name is.
My middle name is not crazy.
I didn't even say your last name yet.
Thank you very much. It's not crazy, but
Your middle name is what? And then you say your mom's gonna beat me up. It was the exact quote.
I can't wait till my mom.
We do a podcast. We should
wait.
set up a Mother's Day podcast.
I should have FaceTimed her right now.
Jesus.
And said it. Like, now, what you say about my mom, Kadeem?
You got an interesting.
So, mommy, if you listen to this,
choice of names.
If you listen to this, Kadeem.
Oh, that's what they call. Yeah, they mess with my name all the time.
Kadeem has a problem.
I'm like, you never heard of Kadeem before?
I never heard of Kadeem till you.
That's not even true. You've heard of it.
No.
Kadeem Hardison. If you watch A Different World.
Didn't even realize and put two and two together.
But anyway, let's continue.
We are digressing.
You keep putting yourself into this category of hood. And you're not.
I wasn't putting me in this category. I'm not going to sit here and wear hood as a badge of honor, but I'm also not going to act like I don't have hood tendencies, because I do.
We all have hood tendencies.
So to some, they might think that I'm loud and ghetto because when I'm around my friends, I can be loud and have fun. You might not partake in the ratchet festivities that I like to partake in with my friends, and that may make you think that I'm ghetto. But don't ever for 1 second label me as that and think that I'm not intelligent. I am very intelligent. I'm pretty sure that I could probably run circles around a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, we know that.
And I'm pretty sure that I could move in any environment that you put me in, like a chameleon. Mm-hmm. So be careful. Mm-hmm. My issue with her is, again, that might be her experience, and that's understandable. I'm not taking her experience away from her, but just the way that she was like you saying it like you stuck up, like, oh, this is every single hood person. That's not true. Not all hood girls are looking like that. I feel like anybody is ready to fight if they feel disrespected. Okay. Anybody's ready to defend themselves in a situation where they need to be. So that's not just a hood girl trait. That's not that. Now, if you got beef with people, I feel like that's what that is. Like, she had beef with people, so of course these people, when they see you, they're gonna say something to you. You probably got beef with them.
But what about when she said, and we talked about your experience with bullying. Yeah. What is that?
I mean, yes, but I don't think that, again. It's hood. I don't think that that's a hood thing.
Even though you went to school in the hood.
Even though no, I didn't go to school in the hood. To me, Neptune.
You went to private school?
No, I didn't. No. Hold on.
What?
We could not afford private school.
You went to private school?
We could not afford private school.
So what you saying?
I went to Neptune, but if you're looking at, like, back then when I was in school, Neptune wasn't a hood school as opposed to like an Asbury school system.
Told y'all. She went
So-
to a good school. Your name is Terrence.
First
You
of all,
went to a good school.
First of all, just because I went to a quote unquote good school when it wasn't a good school doesn't mean anything. I lived in Asbury, was in Asbury majority of my life until I was at school. At school for those 8 hours, I was in Neptune. The rest of the time, I'm in Asbury. I lived in Asbury. Everything I did was in Asbury. My friends were in Asbury, whatever the case may be.
See, always scamming.
Well, call it what you want to call it. Call it what you want to call it. That's just like people that would want to have their kids in Morristown schools and live somewhere else. I feel like people did it all the time to give their kids a better shot at education. But nonetheless,
But listen. I just find it interesting how you get a little riled up when we have these conversations.
Yeah, because
and
I don't
graduate from this.
Yep.
We graduate from the hood.
Yes, but the thing about it is
You
the
can't
hood.
rep the set no more.
No, absolutely I can because the hood made me. The hell is wrong with you? I'm always gonna rep my
You
set.
can't- There's no set to rep.
Yes, it is.
You're from
No, I'm not from. I am not from. My daughter.
You're from
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You eat Chick-fil-A.
No, why you telling people where I live at? Nobody knows where I live.
I be well. Yeah,
Now you gotta edit it out.
I'm gonna bleep it.
Goodness gracious.
Let's get to this part. Cause now the kept wife it goes down a very dark.
Yeah, because
so as
she got
Yas
all these opinions.
as Yas got triggered by what she was saying about the hood,
So did a lot of people.
a lot of other people got triggered.
Yep.
And guess what, yo?
Start
This is why I
digging
don't
up.
want to be YouTube famous or
This
anything,
is why we
right?
start digging up stuff.
The internet started digging, but
The internet did what the internet
this
gonna do.
this got crazy when she made this post.
So I went to my husband yesterday and I was like, I think I'm going to do a story time. And he's like, a story time for what? Take note, he's so oblivious to all of this. When you're in your 50s, you're thinking about retirement. You don't care about TikTok. He has houses that still need to be fixed. He has a commercial property he's trying to buy. He has a shelter he's trying to take over. He has real grown man business stuff going on
Let me tell
right
you
now.
something. It ain't nothing more annoying than when your girl is on she's in a passion thing project or doing something that it means nothing to you, and she come to you with the bull crap. I'm sure he's dealing with some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And she's like, these people love TikTok, blah, blah, blah. I told you not to be on social media, damn it.
Yeah.
And now you got me involved in this crap.
Yep.
Now, he didn't know any of this was going on. So I fill him in and he's like, wow, all that off of your opinion in a video? And I was like, yeah. So he laughed and he was like, why do you feel the need to explain yourself or do a story time? And I was like, well, because they found out about what I did in 2018 that caused you to go to jail. And he's like, I don't care. I forgot all about that. I don't even know them. And I'm like, yeah, but I want to take accountability for that. So he's like, well, if, it's your social media page. If you want to tell them, you can tell them. If you don't, you don't. You can leave it as is. I don't care what they think about me. So that's what it is. My husband never put his hands on me. I was very childish back then. And we got into an argument. I lied and told them that he did. I also called his mother's house, ordered like 50 pizzas, mass spammed her. I did all type of crazy stuff back then. And he forgave me for it. It's been years. We moved on, never had another problem, never had another issue. And then recently, last month, I decided to go to the casino with my girls, have a couple of drinks. I came back home like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I woke him up out of his sleep and told him to go fix me some beef bacon and some egg. Him being tired did not want to get up right away, and that ticked me off. I'm intoxicated, so I'm not thinking about how he feels. I'm only thinking about why you won't get up and go fix me something to eat. So yeah, I start this huge argument with him over him not cooking me beef, bacon, and eggs. Yeah, silly, I know, but whatever. Long story short, someone calls the police. I go to jail. He bails me right out, and we're back loved up the same day. A man will never touch me. Let's just make that clear. And in conclusion, none of these situations make me ghetto. Ghetto is a personality trait. You have politicians who go to jail for domestic violence, DUIs, and whatever else. And then they go back to the office and they do their job. And then act like nothing even happened. Problems happen. Stuff happens. That's life. I don't believe in evil eye. I don't believe in voodoo. I am responsible for all of my actions. If I would have just stayed home and not went out and got drunk with my friends and stayed home with my family, none of that would ever happen. Am I spoiled? Am I bossy? Am I dominant? Yeah. But am I ghetto? No. So yeah, that's my story. Let's continue with the soft life content, put all this behind us, and keep moving. Oh, and I'm not going to stop sharing my opinion. Y'all are not going to bully me to stop me from talking. That's never going to happen. So if you want to keep recycling the same old mugshots, you can keep doing that.
Okay, so let me get them first, and then just get your thoughts together, because I know you cooking. Couple of the problems that I have, and this is for my young bulls. I'm gonna talk to y'all first. When you get a certain type of money, and you're there's gonna be guys that you got it from the beginning, right? And you can build with a shorty that's your age, but then for you unesthetically looking guys, right? You're not gonna get no chicks. You go to the strip club, you get this little girl, you show her the good life. Now she turns into a brat. This is for you. You need to check this behavior in the beginning. You're the king of the castle. Why is another girl telling you out of your sleep to go and make eggs and beef bacon? How does she have the audacity to do that? You know why? Because you spoiled her, and she's a spoiled brat, and she's entitled. That's what happened to this dude. So, gentlemen, when you get a certain type of money and you're doing your thing, find somebody that's humble enough to want to build on top of what you're doing and not take away. Because now this is what this soft girl bull crap thing is. These guys are finding girls that are worthless, ain't worth a goddamn, just look good on their arm, and they want to flex and pretend like they doing something, stone on people from the hood, like, yo, I got it, I'm better than thou, and you're not even building this stuff. This is why I go back to, like, be careful of who we follow on social media. Be careful who you idolize on these pages, because you don't know how they got there. Yeah. You feel me? So that's my problem number one with the husband, the guy now. Now with Shorty, we ain't gonna glance over the fact that you got arrested. Can't do that. You can't now say, oh, I'm not hood because you got arrested. That don't make no damn sense. Hood qualification, hood prerequisite number one is you do a crime and you get arrested. I think that's hood enough.
I think that's ghetto enough.
That is check box.
And what she got arrested for. That's very
domestic
much
violence.
That's very much ghetto.
Arguing in the street. Guess what? Somebody, you don't even know who called the police.
No, her neighbors did.
That is hood behavior.
Your neighbors did, because y'all do this.
But that's what I'm saying. The neighbors called the police. Next thing you know, she's gonna be saying, "Don't them pussy shouldn't have snitched on me." That's a hood sentence. So for you to do something and now say, "Oh, politicians do it," they blah blah blah. They acting hood too. Yeah. And like I keep telling you on this podcast, everybody got the hood. White people got trailer trash. Black people got the ghetto. I think Asian people got triad gangs and all that type of stuff. The farm people and Indians, I don't know yet. Still trying to figure all out.
That's a good question.
We say this every time.
Yeah, we do. This is a good question.
I look at her and say, you still got the hood in you, if that's what's happening. And you're right. We shouldn't bully you to be silenced. I don't think that's respectful for anybody. I think you should be able to talk about the hood. But at least talk about how you came from the hood. At least talk about, be more transparent on what's going on behind the scenes in your life. And we're going to get into that in a little bit. But I want to show y'all how people on these pages can create this life and aesthetic.
Yep.
Talk down on people. Make you look up to them. And then it's like, hold on. What's up with this mugshot you got here? Because people going to expose you. Yeah. And then when you finally get exposed, you give us this weak sauce excuse.
Oh, now I'm going to take accountability for my actions. And
I don't like that.
Why you ain't lead with the fact that, there's been a time when I've acted ghetto.
Get 'em.
When there's been a time when I was hood because I'm sitting here beating on my husband.
Get 'em.
Because he didn't want to cook me bacon and eggs.
Beef, bacon, and fat.
Like, excuse me?
Who?
Since when was that a thing? Like, first of all, you putting your hands on a grown man, that's ghetto as fuck.
Why you know that?
Ghetto.
Why you know that?
What? What are we talking about? What is wrong with this man? What is wrong with this man? My God. Anyway,
this is your segment. Go ahead. Cook.
Anyway,
Cook, shout it. Cook, shout it.
Like you sitting here turning your nose up towards these girls when you doing the same thing that qualifies them to be hood or ghetto. Like, I don't care what's what. I don't care if fucking Jesus himself was doing these things. Like, that doesn't make it right. That does not make it right. You talking about politicians get DUIs and then they just go back to regular. They're ghetto. That's terrible. Like, if you are a person, first of all, you comparing yourself to a politician is wild because you are not a person in a position of power at all. You are actually quite powerless.
Thank God.
But you sitting here talking all this crap about these girls when you acting just like them. Like, you are acting just like the people that you fear you're scared of your life for. Girl, if I come around you knowing that you hit your husband, I'm scared to come around y'all because now I'm gonna get in trouble because you over here getting domestic violence charges. That's a battery charge. I don't know about you, but I got credentials, and I don't want none of my friends that be beating on their boyfriends. I don't want to be around when y'all doing that.
Talk heavy.
Because now I'm going to get in trouble. I look ghetto. I'm not out here acting ghetto. You acting ghetto. You can't control your liquor. That's ghetto.
Woo.
Grown ass woman going home. You can't go out with your friends and you can't have a good night because you want to go home and be spoiled. That's ghetto.
Hey yo, if you want bacon and eggs, go to Waffle House and fight there, man.
Like what? Like,
go ahead, man.
Like, she really pissed me off. Like, again, like I said, you can have your opinion and your experience can be your experience, but don't sit here and try to talk about something you want to take accountability. Girl, you literally got arrested in 2018 and then you did it again in last month. So this is a common thing. You just be hitting on your man. And your man being dumb, being boo-boo the fool, bailing you out. Now, I would have let your ass sit there and cook with them hood girls that you be talking about. Them same hood girls that you be talking about, I would have let their asses get to you in jail. Sit there and let that marinate for a second. Since you want to put your hands on somebody. Put your hands on one of them. I bet you won't fight one of them, though. I bet you won't fight one of them. You're going to easily take advantage of your husband because you know he going to bail you out. You talking about something you spoil. That's ghetto. That's childish. Grow up. Grow up. I'm like, girl, man, listen. You pick the right people because one thing the internet is going to do is they going to bring up some shit, okay? They going to find it. They going to bring it up.
And guess what?
And they going to bring it to the front.
And guess what? The kept wife, real name Danielle Johnson. This is what they found. Arrested, Hillsborough County Jail back in February for battery. So this is the story that she's explaining to us about the beef bacon. And then, they go on to talk about how she's tried to avoid hood people. And, they made fun of her like, hey, I hope, there's segregation of hood people in jail. But guess what? There's not.
There's not.
Now, they find out Danielle's from Tampa. And she claims that it's some holy land, but Tampa has 43 strip clubs. And guess what? She worked at a lot of them.
Yep.
So they found her occupation.
Hood.
Not only that, they also found another hood. I don't want to say this, but hood tendency that Danielle had kids that she doesn't
take care of. You can't I would smack fire out your ass just because you don't take care of your kids. Like, that is ghetto. That is hood as fuck. Like, that's just dumb. Like, how you got kids and don't take care of them, but you sitting up here telling people how to be a kept wife. You need to be a kept mother. How about that? Let's start there. Go take care of your kids. Like, how don't you as a woman, don't take care of your children? How does that work?
By default, that should be
right. God, right. By default. My God, you the scum of the earth. You are the type of person that don't deserve children.
Yeah. I think it's one of those, what's the saying? Throw rocks, hide your hand.
Yeah.
Like it's just clearly one of those. And like I said, putting your faith in these people in social media is weird, man. Like the whole soft girl era trend, like girls don't want to work no more and all that stuff because, they see your lifestyle and it's like, yo, her man probably makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
Her man probably got gout. Her man probably does her for 4 minutes.
He might be in hospice.
And she ain't happy.
He might be in hospice, and he might have got a life insurance policy that when he
just plying on him.
She's going to get it.
You see what I'm saying?
We don't even know who this girl's husband is, if she even has a husband, because the thing
she got they married. No,
they couldn't find a marriage license.
They
can't find a marriage license, but you're married.
Well, let me see
That's
if I can
public
find that
record.
video. me see if I can find that
It's
video.
public record. Like, just like we could look up whatever criminal record you got. That's public record. So I don't understand it. And I think that the crazy part about social media is people can make up a life that whatever and be whatever and whoever on social media. But I'm like, if you want to sit here and you want to bring forth, oh, you trying to tell people how to live a certain life, girl, you should have never led with talking about hood people when you know that you got demons in your closet, okay? Skeletons, demons, children that you don't take care of. You got all these things in your closet and you got the audacity to come out talking about, oh, well, hood people are scary. Well, to me, you are scary because you don't take care of your children. You are the type of woman that I would be terrified to be around. I take care of my child. So I don't want to be around somebody that don't take care of their kids because that means you ain't got shit to lose.
Ooh,
and you willing to do
nothing.
whatever. You ain't worried about nothing. You are not loyal to anybody. If you can't even be loyal to your kids, you can't be loyal to anybody. You are the scariest person for me to want to. I never want to be around you. And it ain't got nothing to do with nothing but the fact that you as a person, as a woman, I'm looking at you as a woman. You don't take care of your children. And they're 3 little girls.
Scary hours.
3 little girls that you don't take care of.
Scary hours.
Man, girl.
They found her out. They found her out.
I'm glad they did. I am so glad they did. Because that's wild. Like the audacity of you to have so much to say about a specific group of people when you fit that mold.
You are the person.
You are the specific group of people.
I don't want to destroy her because, I'm not an ether person. But what I do want to say is like, there's a way to try to talk to people to lift them up and pull them up. And then there's a way to just like be a slime ball snake about certain things. And she fits the more slime ball. Yeah. Talk down to her followers, show them that there's this lifestyle that's not really real.
Cool. She talked down to her husband. She doesn't have respect for anybody.
I'm so glad you said that. We don't even know. Look, for y'all looking at these soft girl relationships and seeing the flowers, the helicopter trips, blah, blah, you don't even know what's going on behind the scenes in this relationship. Real quick.
A lot of times women buy that stuff for themselves and prop it up and make it seem like they're getting it from somebody else. But go ahead.
You can't just say stuff like that and then I don't know how to react to that. Because that's crazy.
You don't have to react to it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Stop following it. Stop believing that everything you see is what's
But you know what?
happening.
For me, like, I don't like some of the stuff. I don't even like posting that me and my lady do. Yeah. Or like, I get her whatever. And I'm so like, I'm kind of happy she don't post stuff either. Like she's not really like Instagram heavy or whatever. So it's like, it's nice. Like she tried to be viral, but she be doing some weird stuff to be viral. I'll be like, if you want to go viral, I'll show you how to do it. Yeah, I be taking fly pictures of her and she don't post none of them. So I'm like, all right, cool.
All it takes is one thing though.
Yeah, nah.
My TikTok went viral.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want her. No, we good.
But it didn't come with nothing. Like it just.
I'm saying it comes with attentions and dicks in your DMs. We don't want none of that.
Definitely not. I don't agree with that.
Nobody show you a meat yet?
No. Oh, and they better
you ain't
not.
get a meat yet?
I don't play them games. I don't even give
You can't stop the meat pic.
I don't give off that energy. I feel
but
like
you know you can't stop the meat
pic.
Yes,
yes, I can. I feel like they know the type of girl that they can send that to, and I'm not one of them.
Okay. Well,
I'm not one of them.
You ain't put enough posts out yet.
I don't want I'm never going to.
Look, if we get this podcast popping, meat coming to you.
No, it's not. If you ever, I'm telling you, that'll be the time that I will expose you. I will send it to the group chat.
Yeah, no, dudes be wilding, bro. They be shooting the meat pic.
Don't ever. If you are not, if it's not my meat, don't send it to me.
Whoa.
Don't send it to me.
You can't say my meat, bro.
Why can't I?
Your meat?
Yes, and y'all know what I'm talking. I'm talking about my man.
Oh,
that's why I said my meat. Like what?
They might think you LGBT.
That's fine. They can think what they want to think. I don't
no,
care.
They can't.
Yes, they can. I'm not here to disprove anything. If you think that that's what I am,
oh Lord
so be
God.
It. Nonetheless,
don't go ahead, finish your thought.
Nonetheless, don't sit here like be careful what y'all be looking at when people put stuff on social media because sometimes they be lying. It's fake. And I was like. When I saw this the first time, because I saw this months ago, and I just kind of breezed right by it because I'm like, all right, you about to piss me off, and I don't even feel like doing all of that. But when I saw it, I was like, she got to be doing this for clickbait. She got to be doing this for money. Like she probably don't really feel like this, but she knows she about to ruffle some feathers. That's a topic that's going to ruffle feathers, which is probably what she wanted to do. But then as it went on and you sent me all that stuff, I'm like, oh, maybe she really does feel like that, but then she probably didn't think that people were going to dig up her past.
Yeah.
And go as deep as they did.
Trafficking and illegal drugs, 4 grams or more. She got a controlled substance, the battery charge. It's just amazing,
hood.
Bro.
You are a drug dealer, ma'am. You are a drug dealer. That is more hood than I don't. What?
And I ain't gonna hold you. She cleans up nice.
Goodness,
she cleans up nice. And
yeah,
she found a little niche with the soft girl thing.
What
but
niche?
What you mean? There's some women like, I don't know why, but some women just like looking up this soft girl life. I don't know what it is, but guess what? Everybody got to work. Welcome to 2024.
I think that when you look at, I feel like we talked about this. When you look at soft girl life, for me, what soft girl life could mean to me is not going to mean the same thing for somebody else. It doesn't mean not working. It don't mean that. It mean like I don't want to have to do it by myself. Like, and I don't want to have to break my back and do it. That's what
I appreciate you, bro.
But
I don't know. Your perspective on this needs to be heard, because there's no more one income. No more.
Absolutely not.
And you know why? Because women have expectations now. You can't. Y'all want to go on vacation. Y'all want to have kids. The kids want to go to Disney World. All this type of stuff. And you expect us to retire with $1 million in the account? We need help. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, Miss Independent. Yeah. Question. How long it take to work and get $1 million in the retirement fund? Question. Tell me what you think about me. You gotta go to work, fill a W-4. Got a couple kids for your dependents. Shout out to you. Give up your independence.
Nah, man.
Question. Shoes on your feet. You bought it. Purse you're wearing. You bought it.
House, I'm rocking.
You bought it. Rent. You bought it.
Like,
sick of this,
I mean,
bro.
I think that I owe it all to my mom. Shout out to my mom, because she did not raise me that way that everybody else is. Like, I also saw my mom. My mom did everything, and she had to struggle to do it. Like, she had to work 3 or 4 jobs, and it was just me and her.
And that's what I'm saying, fellas.
So that's what I don't want. That's what soft life is to me. I do not want to have to work that hard to maintain.
This is what I'm trying to tell the guys. Stop looking at these girls that aren't trying to build. There are girls out here who just want some help. And all you gotta do is plug in and provide some help.
Right.
That's it. Yeah. And then you're living happily ever after. Because you know what I know about you girls? You don't want to pay 100% of that rent. You don't want to pay 100% of that rent.
Not when you've been doing it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's nice when the dude come in, he give it a little $350.
Yeah, but I also want to say for women, I want to say for women too, like, when you do get a partner, don't try to live outside your means now that you have another income.
Yeah, that's pretty
stupid. Where you are. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like sometimes now I'm not saying that we don't deserve nice things. We do deserve nice things, but to have the expectation that a man that just came into the relationship is supposed to provide those things for you is kind of asinine. Like, I understand if you were providing those things for yourself, then you're like, okay, you don't need a man to do it. Okay, then whatever, that's fine. But you shouldn't put that expectation on him when he comes in to say, okay,
here's all of it.
Yes,
that's weird.
Or this is what I want you to be able to finance my bag obsession.
Yeah, no.
Meanwhile, you still paying for everything else. Like,
you can't even do bag obsession because that's extra. What's crazy to me is that a man can't come into your life as a woman, look at the disarray of everything that's going around, and not give you no pointers on what to fix. So it's not the bag obsession to me. It's really like, we can't even talk about the bags right now because you're in this credit card situation. You're in this student loan situation.
Yeah.
You're in blah, blah, blah. And a lot of y'all chicks are. Keep it a bean.
Yeah,
they got these beautiful statistics of, black women are buying more houses. Yeah. But we're not going to talk about the problem with the growing debt that American consumers are in. We're not going to talk about the cars that are being kind of repossessed. We're not going to talk about people getting kicked out of their places. Who you think that is? The foreclosures coming up? Who you think that's going to be?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man. It's just numbers, bro. So, like, if a man comes in And this for y'all ladies. A good man's gonna tell you something to piss you off. A good man's gonna come in and say, yo, you cannot buy this right now. Yo, stop eating this lunch, bro. Stop doing blah, blah.
That's a fact.
Just like y'all look at us. Go to the doctor. Get that gout checked out. You need to do blah, blah, blah. Take your vitamins. Y'all be annoying with our health. We're gonna be annoying with your finances, bro. You can't eat Chick-fil-A all day, every day. What you mean you spend $12 on lunch every day? Oh, my bad. Not $12, because on Instagram, how much they ask for on Instagram for lunch? They be like, when they man send me $40 for lunch.
That's wild.
Where are we at?
That's wild.
Where are we at?
Yeah, I mean, he's absolutely right. A man that really
a good man.
Yes, a good man, a man that really cares about you, that is not trying to control you in that
be on
way.
your neck.
He is going to be on your ass, and he is going to say things to you that is going to piss you off. And if you really want to be with that man, if you do not like trust that vision or that direction he's taking you in, he's absolutely going to leave. He's for sure going to leave. So, I mean,
I left. I shouldn't even say this on the podcast, but whatever. I already started saying it. I have reconsidered and left situations because I know you're not going to be on the program.
Yeah.
I know this lifestyle ain't for you.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm living it, and I'm fine just doing my own thing.
Yeah. And it's, I mean, I had to be humbled because I wasn't, not that I was never a careless person when it came to my finances. Never, ever I never lived outside my means. I never did that because my mom always told me, you don't play with your license and you don't play with your credit. Only always had one credit card. My entire life, it was only one credit card. I was not playing like that. But when it was like I was sat down and it was like, yo, it's bigger than just that part. Like, look at when you break down and look at what you're spending your money. Where's your money going? Like, what are you looking at? What's coming in and what's going out? I had to look at that stuff. And it's like, yeah, I knew I would spend money on frivolous things, like dumb stuff, like maybe food and little knickknacks. Never anything huge, but it's not always just about huge purchases either. It's just about
Small
like the
stuff
amount
add
of
up.
money, like how you spend that little bit of money that I'm spending on food, or oh, I want this for my hair, or even paying for my hair. Like, I never took that into account as an expense. So when I looked at it, I was like, okay, you're absolutely right. And it was like, he said like, yo, you cannot get your hair done for 3 months. I need you to not get your hair done for 3 months. And I looked at him and I'm like, but he was like, it's no but. Like, don't get your hair done. He was like, every time you get your hair braided, that's $350. Like, what are you doing? Yes, you might keep your hair in for 4 or 6 weeks, but what are you doing?
Yeah.
Learn how to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
And this is temporary sacrifice.
exactly. And it's like, those are things you don't want to hear, because it's just like, for me, I always say, well, that's like therapy for me, getting my hair and my nails done, because I won't do anything else for myself. Like, I don't take trips. That's how I look. I'm like, I'm not taking trips. I haven't been on a trip in I don't know how long. Last time I went somewhere is probably 2017, and I went to Miami. Never been out the country. Like, I don't buy shoes. I don't buy sneakers. I don't buy bags. So when I go, what you looking at? What you looking at? What you want to say something
I was
to?
looking at the lies on the wall.
What lie?
You don't buy shoes, bro? You got better sneakers than me.
No, but if I tell you the last time that I bought, when I buy my sneakers, if I buy sneakers, they are on sale. They're probably $50. But I also don't buy sneakers often. The sneakers that I have in my closet, I've had for over 10 years now.
In the bags?
They're not in bags. They're in
What about the bags?
What bag? Only have 2 designer bags that I did not buy, that were gifted to me because I earned them.
Okay.
So you shut up. I did not buy those bags for myself.
Okay.
So thank you very much. I don't have like a guilty pleasure.
Okay.
Because I also won't.
And you don't eat out at all. You
No,
cook
I
every
didn't
day.
say that.
You cook every day.
No, I don't cook every day.
Okay.
But I also, instead of eating out multiple times, now it's like, it's only once a week. And that's if, and it's only one time. If we do it, it's only one time. So now it forces me to have to cook, or forces me to have to do other things outside of spending money on food, because I would.
Got you.
But I'm like, again, those are things that I didn't want to hear either. It's just like,
The good man's gonna
I'm
tell
looking,
you
because
that.
I'm looking at it like, I'm not I'm not out here wilding, spending money like crazy. And it's like, yo, but it's not just that either.
We're getting off topic, but what do you think is spending money wild crazy?
Going on vacations, buying bags, buying shoes.
Being in ridiculous credit card debt is wild crazy.
Yeah, that's wild crazy.
Okay. What if wild crazy is, spending $350 on your hair?
It could be. It
and
is.
Like I said, like
People
don't understand. Like, this is how cheap I am. I'm never gonna do a $50 haircut. The barbers could say what you want. I think y'all deserve your money. Go get it. But it's not me.
Yeah.
This is not for me. I will go back to cutting my own hair.
Yeah.
And I'll chip myself up every time for free.
And it's fine.
For free.
It'll grow back.
So we got to change our mind on what's the
True.
wilding thing.
I did.
Because having a car payment now has to be wilding.
Yes. For
Spending $100,000 on a truck has to be wilding.
Yeah.
Just because your payment, like, not even that. If your payment is over $300 for a car,
and that's that you ain't. I don't know.
You're
what car,
wilding.
I don't know what car you guys are gonna find where your payment ain't over $300.
You're wilding. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I think a good person comes from a perspective of, oh, I know, like my wilding threshold is much lower than yours.
Yes. Yeah.
And I don't think people look at it like that. I don't think people ever get together with somebody and it's like, oh, you don't take no bull crap. Like,
right.
You really just eating the food that you create.
Basically.
Because that's me. Like,
yeah.
My shorty, Chipotle all the time. Chick-fil-A all the time. I had to be like, yo, that's not normal to me. Like, I cook all the time.
Right.
It's better. It's cheaper.
Yeah, I think it would be like if I think the thing is with me when it comes to cooking, it's like Mara makes it hard too because she is also a child that does not eat a lot of different things. So it's literally only me and her. So if I cook something and she doesn't eat it, I'm not going to eat all. It's a lot. Most of the time, it's enough for both of us to last for a couple days. But if she don't eat it, now I'm like, girl, you just made me waste my time. But now I'm getting tired of cooking the same things that she like to eat. And I'm just like, yes, I created a monster because you are eating the way that you've normally been eating. But I'm just like, bro, can we try something different? Like, let's make our own Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, try it.
Let's do this because
there's plenty of copycat things.
It
type
is.
Anything
I'm
copycat.
like, because at this point,
it pops up.
The amount of money this stuff costs is crazy. I mean, it's equivalent to when you go to the grocery store and buy it too. But
whoa, what do you mean?
Groceries are expensive.
It's not the same as going and get. You know how long you could eat at the grocery store?
It depends on what you make though too. Because when you if you're going to buy specific things for a specific meal, that might cost $40, $50.
What meal?
Everything's expensive.
What meal?
I feel like if your chicken is expensive.
Impossible.
So you might spend like $30 maybe. Because you got chicken. If you buying everything, if you don't have the things at home, like if you got to buy ingredients.
But what are you comparing it to?
So like if you went to
a restaurant.
Yeah, like if you go to Chick-fil-A, you're going to spend $30 at Chick-fil-A and you're going to spend $30 at the grocery store.
Okay. You know the difference between those two?
I do, because one, you're going to have
crazy amount of leftovers.
You're going to have
you ever bought $30 of chicken at the grocery store?
I mean, yeah, because when I go to Costco, that's a lot of chicken.
Thank you. And you think it's the same as the Chick-fil-A order?
No, I mean, no.
Exactly.
It's not, but I mean, like sometimes when you want to
cook, fry up chicken for days.
When you want to cook certain stuff,
for days.
What I'm saying.
You know you can fry chicken for days. And guess what you need? Salt, pepper, flour. What else you need for your fry mix? Maybe garlic powder.
Yeah, maybe garlic powder, onion powder.
And then the chicken.
The chicken.
You can make that stretch for $30.
No, I mean, I've learned. I know how to make things stretch, but
and you got that Spanish in you?
What does that mean?
It's a different fry.
It is, bro. I fry like a black person. I am black.
Oh, you fry black.
I am black.
I'm just making sure.
I know how to do. You can fry like Spanish people or Caribbean people or whatever.
I don't know how you fry, so I'm just saying.
But
to be all inclusive.
My great grandmother is from the South.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
She is from. So she taught my mom, who in turn taught me.
I'm just making sure. I don't know.
So I cook like
days you
black
Boricua,
people.
some days you negra.
Anyway,
Negra. No, that's wrong. That's the wrong way to say.
Black. That's
Okay.
black. That's black.
But going back to the kept wife, right?
Yes, because we digress.
Just faking it. Yeah, just faking it. Putting this illusion out there. It's weird.
And
man.
you really are wicked.
Mm.
You are really wicked. Like, that's my thing. If I don't mind y'all having y'all opinion about whatever you want to say or whatever, finding your lane and find it. But if you are going to be authentic, then put it all out there. Put out the fact that you're not a good mother. You don't have your children. Talk about that. Like, don't sit here and be like, oh, this is how I got this. Talk about how you got that lifestyle because you were a stripper and you probably met your husband at the same strip club you was working at. So maybe he's a trick. Maybe you don't want to say he's a trick. I don't know the girl's husband. I don't even know the girl. But clearly people do know you off of social media, especially from Tampa and especially in the places that you work, to say, hey, you sit here acting holier than thou when you were the same girls that you talk about. That's how you were. Mm-hmm. You were acting the same way. It's just you can say these things to a bunch of people on social media that don't know you, but y'all be forgetting that people do know y'all off of social media. And it's very easy to search people's information and find anything that you need to know about anybody. It's only one click away.
Correct.
So, like, if you're going to come on here and you're going to be talking about this, talk about the whole thing. Because you know as soon as you have an opinion about something or somebody disagrees with you, they're looking for a reason to pull up whatever dirt that they have on you because you sit here trying to make it seem like you holier than thou and you're perfect and you're not.
What's some dirt that we got in ourselves that...
Oh.
I wonder, like, what they would find out about me. I never been arrested for, like, battery. I never beat nobody up.
I never been arrested for
That's
battery.
good.
Never been
That's
arrested, period.
You're not going to see me in the Freaknik documentary.
I watched that, too.
Oh, was it? It was good?
It was very interesting. I've never been in that either.
There might be some pictures of me at some events that you'd be like, wow, I didn't know you went there. Go some wild places.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Like, we don't have to confess right now.
No, I know. I know exactly what people can. If you want to look, what you gonna find, but it's not. It was never anything like domestic violence.
Yeah.
It's never anything about.
Oh no.
We're gonna have to talk.
Nah. It's not even. First of all, it's not associated with domestic violence.
No, I wasn't gonna say that.
But I did tell the story I ain't put it out yet though. The jail episode.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I gotta put that up.
Yeah,
but yeah, that definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I
I
don't.
wonder if they'll ever see what I had on me. I don't think that's not in there, right?
Maybe not.
Okay.
Hopefully not. I mean, I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Interesting stuff.
But yeah, like I wasn't that as a girl coming from the hood. I don't got no mugshot.
She looks so psychotic in her mugshot too.
Yeah, and the thing about it is she said it so nonchalantly because that's what she does.
Yeah, I got arrested.
And so what? And he came and bailed me out 2 seconds later, and we right here hugging up after the fact.
Stupid
That's
idiot.
so ghetto.
I hate this guy, bro.
That's so ghetto.
I hate her husband.
Like, girl, you ain't grow up. You are too. I need to know how old you are, because first of all, you are grown. First, it don't matter what your age number is. You are a grown woman still acting like a child. Then you want to say, well, this wouldn't have happened if I didn't go out with my girlfriends. No, it would have happened. It probably would have happened in another situation.
And then what's your strategy? You gonna stay home all the time now to avoid being who you are?
First of all, learn how to control your liquor. Second of all, stop being a spoiled brat and acting like
this idiot has so much more to go through in life, and I'm so glad there's no marriage certificate, so we can't confirm if they're married. But look at the amount more that this guy's. Look how much bacon and eggs you're gonna have to cook. And then, God forbid, your mom comes over the house and now she's hostile and drunk.
And but the fact that he even accepted the fact that she violated his mother, you brought his mother into it, and you thought that it was okay for you as a grown woman to spam her and send 50 pizzas to her house. What are
mind you, he still is with this girl.
Like, what?
Sucker.
Like, when you start violating my parents and you break, like, if you violate my mother, it's over for you.
So let's constructive advice. I'm gonna give the male, and you could give the female.
Okay.
Don't ever bring this succubus type of Jezebel woman into your life. if you don't understand the red flags, I'm going to explain them to you. Disrespect to your mom, red flag. She wakes you up out your sleep to make bacon and eggs because she's spoiled, or she acts spoiled. She acts like she can just take from you without building, because I didn't hear any type of building of the empire that she had. Red flag. You, as a man, I know it's tough. It's tough to build the boundaries. It's tough to build kind of the walls to say, like, if you come in and you act a certain way, I got to kick you out. But in order to maintain peace in your empire, you got to have these rules.
Yeah.
And I think mother disrespect is one of them. I think if a girl puts their hands on you is one of them.
Why are you looking at me? He keep looking at me. This is wild. Why you keep looking at me?
I think if a woman keeps taking from you and she does not give anything, she does not yield the ROI, red flag. And I think girls that they will admit this. If they just keep taking and I'm not, it's not about, it's not about sex, ladies, because I don't want you to take it like that. But I'm talking about motivate you to get
They're
more.
draining you.
I'm talking about, like, she speaks life into you. I'm talking about when like, you don't have to go get lunch because she's cooked the meals and everything like that, or she's doing her own thing that just yields leaps and bounds for you. Mm-hmm. She's helping with the business. She's making the tough phone calls. She's helping you look aesthetically good. She's helping, with the website. She's helping with the contact us and yielding all the clients that are coming in. She's doing something. Mm-hmm. She don't have to do the whole meat and potatoes, but she's doing something to help out. That's the return on investment. If those things are not happening, get her out of there. I know it's tough because she look good. And the yams, wonderful. But you gotta stop thinking with your little man. Think with the big head.
He said
Think with the big head, bro. Go ahead.
I think that for women, please stop demasculinizing, if that's a word, or what is it, emasculating? I don't know.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah,
I think it's emasculating.
We don't know.
Yeah, right. Right. Your man, please stop. And if you know that you are a certain type of person, I just need you to be that person. Like, if you ghetto, be ghetto. Let that person decide if you are their type. Don't sit here and try to act like, oh yeah, I do this, I do that, just to get the man. And then when you get the man, you ain't doing none of those things. Yeah. And then you be mad when he be like, what's up? Like, or don't say nothing. Like, I also think I want y'all to be teachable. Be teachable. Because sometimes when y'all are reaching for these high caliber men, and when I say high caliber, I'm not just talking about monetary. I'm talking about mentally. I'm talking about, like, stand on business and are very firm in who they are. When you guys are reaching for these men, because these are the men that y'all are attracted to, it comes with a cost, and you got to be able to be ready to see their vision and go that way. If you are not teachable and you not willing to bend or change or, evolve, then stop going for them. Because they not about to sit here, and no real grown man is going to deal with somebody that's a brat, that's spoiled, that's coming in talking crazy and, has crazy things that don't match up with him. They not going for that. What they going to do is they going to fuck you and dump you for sure. Mm-hmm. For sure. Hallelujah. But you will not be wifed. And even if he does,
I thought you would
wife you, you won't be the only one. Don't ever think that you will be the only one. Because if you're exhibiting those things, and it's just like, I just want y'all to just be smart. Date somebody that's like you. Okay? Like, if you want to be ghetto and ratchet, then go for a ghetto, ratchet, hood boy.
All right, that's bad advice.
No,
that's
not.
Bad advice.
No, it's not, because they don't.
Because that's when they're going to end up with Moneybag You in future. What are you doing? You had such a good segment. You was on a good run.
Yes, but that's what they want.
No.
That's the thing. They want that.
No.
Because you want me to tell Sexy Red to come for somebody like you.
I want her to change for somebody like me.
So if Sexy Red came to you, you gonna give Sexy Red a chance.
You heard what you just said?
To show you that she's changed and
Did
she's
you
on your
hear
vision.
what you just said?
What? Yes, I did.
And she look like how she look now?
Yes.
Why would I do that? She didn't change. You said she changed.
Yeah, but how is she going to look any different? She still has tattoos on her face.
Yep.
She still got piercings.
Yep.
None of that's going to change.
Then she can't change.
She can change her personality and the way she is. She can't change her appearance.
You can't come in with Italian face. You know that. What I'm doing, Gucci girl, Gucci woman.
I'm just saying.
No, that's dumb.
I'm just saying. But ladies,
Don't do that.
I mean, and guys,
these girls be just these raw sex with money bag. Yo, you crazy.
Yo,
You crazy.
hey, yo. I mean, because sometimes it's not always the girls that's not appealing. Because a lot of these guys that y'all be going for, I be like, they wouldn't be able to touch me with a 10-foot pole.
Who?
Even if Future is not cute.
You don't think nobody cute.
That's a lie.
You don't think nobody cute.
That's a lie. There's people that I like and that I think are cute.
Who?
French Montana. Tank is cute.
You think French Montana
I
cute?
love French Montana. That's dumb.
Hey, yo, Marcus. You got Wally.
It's Wallahi.
That's it, right?
No, it's Wallahi.
Wallahi. Yeah, I'm trying to
Wallahi. Don't talk about French. I don't care. Everybody that knows me know that I love him. And yes, Tank is handsome.
That's because he's. Is it because he's Muslim?
Because he's no.
Not Tank,
The him being Muslim is just an added. But outside of that, like I just
say
like
the word again.
Wallahi.
Wallahi.
Yes,
What does that mean?
Wallahi.
Again?
It's like swear to God.
I was cooking with that, and then my other good one is Inshallah.
It's inshallah.
Inshallah. Which was that one?
That's like God willing.
Yo,
Yeah, I
man,
think
when
so.
they hit
Yeah,
that,
something like that.
Inshallah.
But yeah, there's people that I think are cute. Like, but I just don't honestly when it comes to like celebrities and stuff, I just be like, okay, they're cute. But most of the time people like Michael B. Jordan, I do not find him appealing, and everybody does. I'm like,
Once again, you're a weirdo.
I'm not a weirdo. So you saying he cute?
I'm not doing this again. The internet think I'm gay.
Who cares what they think?
Yeah, I don't care.
We don't care.
As long as we in LGBTQ, let's get those views up.
Let's
get those likes up.
Get us. Oh yeah. Nope. That's it. And it's been a shot of discourse, guys. It's your girl Yaz, and I'm out.
And it's your boy Defree D.